Okay. Inspiration and motivation are typically terms that are interchangeable. I think motivation is mostly personal. Motivation is what you have in you, your drive, and your willingness to push through whatever's going on. When I see people going on vacations or trips, it makes me want to go on vacations and trips and work harder for what I want. When I see people doing amazing in the gym, it makes me want to do better and achieve what they have going on or do what they have going on. And when I see people helping everybody around them, it makes me want to do the same. There are so many different factors in life that can make your day go really well or really horrible, and it's up to you how you let that affect you. And you just need to recognize that it's a bad day and not a bad life. And you always have a choice to make things better. A couple months ago, I was going through some stuff and I had to drive downtown to the courthouse, and there was no parking in that area, and I finally found a parking spot after like 20 minutes of driving around, and I thought that I had caught good graces because there was only one spot. Well, I went in the courthouse and nothing came of it, so I was already upset. And I came outside and there was some man lying on the ground. He had just died right there out of the courthouse. So it was really awkward and really sad, and we had to wait for the ambulance to come and everything else. So after that, then I walked to my car and I noticed my car was booted because there was a meter and I didn't pay the meter. I thought it was a free parking spot. So I ended up having to pay $300 to get my car unbooted. And of course, like, you know, paying your own bills and rent and stuff like that, $300 is a huge deal, like make or break kind of thing. So it was really, really bad, and I cried for probably about 45 minutes, and I didn't even move out of my car. I just sat there. So then I called my mom, and she talked me off the cliff, and, you know, just kind of made me realize, like, things happen and you can't really control everything, and you just need to keep going. And then I heard a story, I actually read it on Instagram, but there was a story about a king that he wanted to see how people would react to things, so he put a giant boulder in the middle of the street and wanted to see how people would react. So he hid and watched and waited, and merchants and wealthy people would just walk right around the boulder. Well, when a peasant walked by, he had his arms full of vegetables, laid all of his stuff down, and moved the boulder out of the way. And when he moved the boulder, there was a purse underneath of it full of gold coins and a note from the king that said, "This is a reward for moving the boulder." And I think that it really taught people that no matter what's going on, there's always an option to change the circumstance you're in. There's always a better outcome of what's in the way. And I thought that was really important to remember. So I think that the best thing you can do to keep pushing forward is just remember that everybody has stuff going on, and you should never judge people or try and put yourself in their shoes, because you never know what they have going on in their life. And you just need to help other people and help them get further along, and remember that everybody's going through something. So maybe if you just share more or talk to people more, that you can help yourself move forward and help them move forward in the process. And that's it.
Really well done.
Yeah.
That's good.